This is the Live Longer Habits. My name is Lilla.
And my name is Andrea.
Today's episode is Healthy Boundaries Over 40. Have you ever agreed to something and then immediately wished you would say no? I think we have all done it. You say yes to helping someone move house, yes to another family gathering, then you're exhausted, yes to staying late at work, yes to another favor. And then you're lying in bed later thinking, why did I say yes again?
Yes, I believe almost everyone recognizes that feeling. The interesting part is that most people don't say yes because they actually want to. They say yes because they don't want to disappoint someone, or feel guilty, or the very people might think they are selfish. And that's actually a very human reaction.
I don't know if you notice this too, but life gets fuller as we age. Many of us are looking after children or aging parents. Careers become more demanding. Friendships need nurturing. Our own health suddenly needs more attention than it did 20 years ago. There simply aren't enough hours in a day.
Absolutely. And psychologically, that's why boundaries become much more important as we get older. When we are younger, we often have more energy than wisdom. Later in life, we usually realize that energy is actually one of our most valuable resources. It's limited. If we spend it on everything and everybody else, eventually there's nothing left for ourselves.
I loved something I recently read. It said boundaries aren't walls, they are more like gates. You're not shutting people out, you're simply deciding when the gate is open. I thought that was such a lovely image.
I agree, as when people hear the word boundary, they immediately imagine of being in an uncomfortable situation, like being in an argument, like someone being rude, being difficult. However, healthy boundaries are actually one of our kindest things we can do. They create clarity. People know when they stand. And if we maintain strong boundaries, interestingly, our relationships often become stronger.
That reminds me of something from Dr. Vanessa Patrick's book, The Power of Saying No, that I used as per my article on Live Longer Habits website. She talks about how often we say yes because we are under social pressure. Not because it's a right decision, it's almost automatic.
Yes, she explains that we are wired to seek connections. Human beings have survived by cooperating with each other, so saying no can almost feel dangerous emotionally, even though logically we know it's perfectly reasonable. Our brain whispers, what if they don't like me anymore? What if they think I'm lazy? What if I disappoint them?
It's amazing how much energy we spend worrying about what other people might think. And often, they probably aren't thinking about it nearly as much as we imagine.
Absolutely. Psychologists sometimes call this the spotlight effect. We imagine everybody notices every little decisions we make, but most people are busy worrying about themselves.
I also think women, especially, have been taught for years that being kind means being supportive most of the time, being available, being everything for everyone.
People pleasing isn't really about kindness. It's often about fear. Fear of conflict, fear of rejection, fear of not being enough. Real kindness includes kindness towards yourself.
That's such an important distinction. Because saying no isn't saying, I don't care. Sometimes it's actually saying, I care enough about both of us to be honest.
Absolutely. Think about this. Would you rather be someone who reluctantly agrees, turns up exhausted, feels resentful, or politely says, I'm really sorry, I can't do this time? Most of us actually prefer the honest answer.
I've realized something over the past few years. Every time I say yes to something I don't really want, I'm actually saying no to something else. Maybe to my sleep, maybe to exercise, maybe to spending time with my family, maybe simply to having a quiet evening.
That's exactly how boundaries work. Most times, when we say yes, has a cost. The question is whether it's a cost you're willing to pay.
That's worth remembering.
One thing I often encourage people to do is simply pause. Don't answer immediately. You don't have to decide within 5 seconds. You can simply say, let me check my diary, or I think about it and let you know. That tiny pause removes a lot of emotional pressure.
That's such a practical advice, because many of us automatically answer before we have even thought.
I agree. This pause gives your rational brain time to catch up with your emotional brain.
Something else that surprised me while researching this topic: the evidence actually shows that healthy boundaries improve mental health. Less stress, less burnout, better relationships, even higher self-esteem. It's not just a nice idea, there is real psychology behind it.
Yes, because every time you respect your own limits, you're sending yourself an important message. My needs matter. That gradually builds confidence. Whereas constantly ignoring your own needs sends the opposite message. My needs don't matter.
That's quite powerful.
It is. And boundaries don't have to be dramatic. Sometimes they are tiny, like not checking emails after 8 o'clock, or putting your phone away during dinner, or saying, I'd like to help, but I can't today. Those little moments build healthier habits.
Before we finish, let's leave everyone with one little challenge this week.
I like that. Here is mine. Notice every time you automatically say yes. Don't change anything yet. Just notice. Self-awareness always comes first.
And mine is even simpler. The next time someone asks you for something, pause. Take one breath, and instead of asking, will they be disappointed? Or what will they think? Ask yourself, do I genuinely want to do this? Is this right for me?
Yes, Because protecting your own well-being isn't selfish. It's one of the healthiest things you can do. When you look after yourself, you actually have much more to give to everybody else.
We hope this conversation reminds you that saying no doesn't make you unkind. Sometimes it's simply another way to saying yes to your own well-being.